Hey guys, this is Samir for ThinkDigit, and today we have with us the NVIDIA Shield. This is NVIDIA's dedicated gaming device that runs on the Tegra 4 chipset. NVIDIA has shown this off at a number of events. It isn't officially available in India, but we've managed to get our hands on it thanks to NVIDIA. So starting with the design of the NVIDIA Shield, just to look at it as a product, it isn't the most attractive thing out there, but if you are any part of the gaming community, you will realize that this is an ergonomic dream. Now it grips into your hands just like a traditional controller would. Of course, this is the screen. We will open it up in a bit. Let's just show you the connectivity options. At the back, you have the triggers and the shoulder buttons that we've come to see from the traditional Xbox 360 controller. In terms of its connectivity options, you have a headphones jack, you have the micro USB port that doubles up for charging and data transfer, HDMI out, and a slot for the micro SD card. These are of course the vents for circulation. Now you open up the clamshell and you have a 5-inch display. It's a 720p display. The display is really gorgeous, great, has great viewing angles. It goes all the way up to 90 degrees. And even if you hold it straight, you can actually see what's happening on the display. Coming to the controller aspects, this is just like your traditional gaming controller. You have two analog sticks that work for gaming, a D-pad out here, the face buttons that are very reminiscent of the Xbox 360 controller, A, B, X, Y. In the center, of course, you have a bunch of other dedicated controls. You have the volume button, which you can either control from the on-screen display or use the shoulder buttons to control. The back button, which is standard Android, home, pause, and the NVIDIA Shield button, which takes you to the dedicated Shield games. Overall, the device is a little bit heavy at a little more. It's about 578 grams, which makes it kind of a little heavy to hold, but it isn't uncomfortable. Surprisingly, it's really comfortable to use, especially if you have a place like you're lying down on your bed or a table where you're resting your hands and not just holding it in the air. The device is very comfortable to use for prolonged use. The display is also great. It may be glossy and a bit reflective, but on full brightness, even in outdoor conditions, the display performs extremely well. The design of the hinge too is quite sturdy. It doesn't just keep rotating. Even though you shake it vigorously, then of course the display will move, but for average jerks that you might face while gaming, the display hinge is quite well built. The little gray accents on the face of the controller are the speakers, and the speakers, we must say, are really very loud. So coming to the design, yes, it is a little big, but if you have ever been a gamer or know stuff about gaming controllers, you'll know that this is ergonomically very well built. We have seen handheld devices such as the PlayStation Vita or the Nintendo 3DS, which are also well built and of course a lot more smaller and lighter than this. But the NVIDIA Shield gives you the feeling of a full-fledged controller, and there are many reasons for this. One of them being that this has the ability to stream games from your PC. So while you're streaming a game from your PC, you will get a complete controller experience and watch your PC game stream on the Shield while it actually runs on your computer. So to conclude, we'd like to say that the design of the NVIDIA Shield might not be the most beautiful, but in terms of its build, it's ergonomically built and feels really, really sturdy.